Now, when ChatGPT first came out, it was a really big thing. An AI chatbot that could generate code for you, give you answers to questions that you didn't know about, give you personalized questions, write your essays, do your homework. It was a really big thing. Nobody thought an artificial intelligence in 2022, let alone 2023, would be able to do such a thing. But it lacked two things. It didn't have internet access, so it didn't have access to real-time data, and it wasn't backed by a large company named Microsoft. And so, when Microsoft invested a lot of money into OpenAI, and then took ChatGPT and its code, improved on it, implemented it into Bing and its Windows ecosystem, and then gave it internet access, that changed everything. Because now the bot has real-time access to data, and now can answer questions in a more precise and factual manner. And that kind of changed everything even more. So let's talk about it. Let's first talk about internet access. Now, it's a pretty big thing that an AI chatbot has internet access. It can now search for anybody, anywhere, anything, basically. It has access to anything. While that has some benefits, including, it has access to recent articles, so it could give you a more factual response. It has access to finding out more about people, aka, for example, if you want to know about an influencer who's really not that popular yet, aka Yusuf, you could subscribe if you want to. It will literally give you a good response, a summary of who he is, what he does, and then gives you sources or links to access him or see who he is. Now, that's a good thing. Another good thing is that it has access to real documentation or like new documentation. Because in the normal ChatGPT, if you ask it for documentation or tips on something or asking it to generate code, it would generate code based on the old documentation or the 2021 documentation. Now, a lot can change in 2023. As you may see, we have ChatGPT and stuff like that. Now, here it has access to the real-time data sets. So you have the current documentation, and everything that's current right now it has access to. And that's a cool thing, because now if you ask it to give you a response to something, generate code or do anything like that, it can respond to you with factual, real, current information, not like ChatGPT. Now, this has raised a lot of issues or worries in the tech community, mainly because, well, it has the entire internet in its hands. So, what does that mean for the people? Like, you don't know if it can find someone who's a stalker who attempts to use Bing Chat and do bad things with it, become a bad actor, stalk people with it, because it has everything. You could ask it to give you a summary, where it's located. Like, it literally found my location or where I live without me I haven't said anywhere where I live. It's kind of crazy. Like, that's a bad side to it if it has internet access. But I feel like Bing is really, or Microsoft mainly, is more like safe. Like, it's working towards making a safe AI chatbot. Like, it's imposing limits on how many times you could ask it to answer a question in the same topic. And then I think they're starting to like change how it answers or what it can answer and what it doesn't, because it's been changed a lot ever since it came out. Like, a lot of things have been removed from it being, like, a lot of things have been added to the list of some stuff that I cannot answer, and stuff has been changed to make sure that when a bad actor is attempting to use Bing Chat, it isn't using it in a bad way. Which, props to Microsoft. Like, giving it internet access is a big thing, but it's another thing that they're working to make sure that it's a safe environment to be able to keep internet access and not remove it completely. Because if you remove internet access, it just becomes another chat GPT, and nobody's gonna like that. So props to Microsoft. Now, in terms of this accessibility or how you could access it, let me just note something. It's still in beta or in preview, and you still have to be on a wait list. But the fact that I have to literally only use Microsoft Edge to use it, like if I try to open the Bing Chat screen from Brave, for example, It literally tells me that I have to open Microsoft Edge. Same thing on phone. I cannot use Bing Chat without having the app. Now on phone, this doesn't seem like a big thing. But on Windows or Mac or stuff like that, I literally have to install a separate application to be able to use the damn thing. And I don't like that because I have everything on Brave and I'm not planning to switch on right to Microsoft Edge. Like Brave, blocking ads and doing all of that, and then Microsoft Edge. What? So it's like it's trying them. It's literally a new good thing, but they're forcing us to use their own browser, which is part of the Microsoft game plan. Like we've seen it coming. Like they do everything in their power to make you not install Chrome. So yeah, it's just a funny little thing that I thought I would mention. It's kind of annoying, but I guess you do what you have to do so you could get your Microsoft Edge users. Now, in terms of its responses, it's really good at them. It could generate code for you in a correct way. Like it's actually correct. Like I've tried making do an HTML site. It made an application. Like I told it code for me a React Native screen that talks about ChatGPT. I'll show it up on the screen right here. Same thing with the HTML site. Code an HTML site. Now, what I did find is that it put for the HTML site, it put a placeholder, it put a place for an image, and then called it bing/chat.jpj. And then when I go ahead and ask it, give me what's the image, it tells me, oh, it's an image talking of it saying what is Bing Chat, and then it replies to you. I'm like, okay, can you give me the image? And it's like, nope. It refuses to give me the image. Now, I don't think that's a big thing, and in fact, I like that it's not giving images. We don't want another AI chat image generator incident. But, like, if you're gonna add an image, at least, like, remove, or, like, don't add it. Just don't add it, because you won't be able to give it to me, and then the person has to, like, simulate what you're thinking of, and then do it itself. Now, I don't think that's a big issue. It's just a little, like, some stuff that I saw, you know. Not that bad, but it's something that I need to acknowledge. Within terms, it makes really good scripts. Like if you go to my blog, techexposed.org, you could find my first AI generated blog post or article. And it talks about Bing Chat. Like it's a literal AI generated article. And it did it well. Like it has quotes or from big people at Microsoft. It talks about itself, what you could do, where you could access it. And it's all, I've plagiarism checked it, it's really good. Like it doesn't have any plagiarism, it doesn't have anything. Like everything it says is completely original, which is really surprising. Considering that it has access to the internet, it probably could copy paste it from someone. But the fact that the artificial intelligence is taking the information it takes, like it used a lot of articles talking about it, and then combined them all into one thing, into one short summarized summary about Bing Chat. So it's pretty cool, and I really like it, and I can't wait to see what Bing has to offer into improving it, or what Microsoft has in store for it. And I hope they don't kill it after a while, after some issues arise and they're too lazy to fix it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, it would be really nice. See ya.